Hey, hello volunteers. Welcome to a new Tammara's Tidbit. I know we're all starting the winter session, and so I'm going to focus a little bit more on class community. In addition to that, we know that right now, more than ever, could be a really good time to really focus on just the well-being of our students. And so using some of our body language and using some other things to help support them during this time. So one of the things that I really like to do with my teacher talk is I start with encouraging them, because I'm in the beginning class, with just student talk. And then I tell them I want them to have miles on the tongue. And so as I'm using this hand gesture about just encouraging to speak in English as much as they possibly can, that I'm there to encourage and reinforce that. But miles on the tongue, it just means talk, 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 talk as much as you possibly can, especially with any new vocabulary, phrases, things of that nature that I've introduced to them. The other thing that I like to do is talk to them about, that our brains, as we're learning this new language, which can be very difficult. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it, and I would be a master of 8 to 10 languages, but I'm not. But our brain is a muscle. And then I'll just use myself as an example and get a little silly maybe and just talk about, if I want to be stronger, have endurance, I work out my muscles. I also have to add weight to my muscle in order to grow and build and expand. And that's what learning a new language is doing. So our brains, our muscles, we work them out. When I say we're going to be repeating things over and over again, and the reason behind that is because that's repeating and repeating and repeating is like lifting weights and building muscle. And so I encourage them to do that in a fun, just a more fun way. And then in line with that is this whole concept of productive struggle. They're going to go through productive struggle almost every class, and that's really a good thing. And so I might say, oh, is your brain hurting? Oh my gosh, that's great. Good job, good thing, because you're leaving my class knowing more than when you came into class. That true learning, you're really being stretched, if you will, if you leave my class going, I now know how to say this particular word, or there's a new word that I was introduced. It doesn't really matter what the concept, but I'm a cheerleader for them. And I encourage them not to feel like they're not, that it's a negative. It's very, very positive when you feel productive struggle. Example, my brain hurts. So those are 3 things that I'm currently doing to make them feel a connection to our class and to feel good in this climate that we're in, and overall in the classroom community that I'm trying to build, where we're cheering each other on, and I'm trying to lead those efforts in as many fun ways as I can. Enjoy your session. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or any need of any kind. Have a great rest of your session.